Hello good people, this is Sherry with Sharika Originals bringing you another tutorial to bring out your creative genius. We're going to make a keychain, and this is the simplest way I know how, and lots of people have lots of different ways to do it, but we're going to do it directly from the Glowforge app. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to our Glowforge app. We're going to go to Create to the dashboard, and we're going to go to Create, and we want to click New Blank Design. Okay, that takes us into the app, onto the board, uh, the bed, I'm sorry. Okay, first we're going to go ahead and identify our material. We're going to use mirror acrylic. So I like to use medium red acrylic. Then we want to do a keychain with a name on it. So we're going to go to insert text, and that's with premium. So press on the T. Then the text box pops up here. Okay, the last font that I used was Alex Brush, so I'll go ahead and use that. But if you want to change fonts, you just click this down arrow, click that down arrow, and then you can scroll down and select whatever font you want to use. Okay, so we will use Alex Brush, and I will go ahead and type my name. It's going to be a keychain with my name on it. So, okay. And then once I have my name in here, I just hit enter, and it automatically fills in over here. All right. Now what I want to do is I want a hole for my keychain. So I'm going to go up to the insert shape box, and I'm going to click insert circle. Now you get this big old circle, but you go down to this box, and I'm going to tell it that we want the circle to be 0.25. So 0.25 and enter. Okay, so now we have that little circle, and we want to move it. So I'm going to click on just the circle, not the name. And I use my shift and my direction keys, and I just move it over here. I'm going to put it a little bit above Sherry. Okay, let's see how it looks right there. Maybe I'll bring it down a little bit. Okay, now what we want to do is we want to put something around Sherry. So we're going to select Sherry, and then we're going to go over to the right. The very top icon says Create Outline. So I'm going to click on Create Outline, and then it defaults to 0.25 inches. So we're going to see what we think about that. We could make it larger if we want, but we're going to click Create New Outline. And it's working. Okay, all right. As you can see, we have an outline now, and let's see. Our outline, our keychain is 2.597 inches long. I think I'm going to make it 3 inches long. So let's go down here. Gonna put 3.00, and now the whole thing is 3 inches long, but we're going to have to shift our keyhole, our hole. So I'm going to move it up again, closer to the edge. Going to move it up. Okay, I think that's about where I would want to have it. All right, now we want to go tell Glowforge how we want to cut this. The first thing that I want to do is I want to tell it to engrave first. So we're going to click on our engrave and push it up to the top. And so now it will engrave first and cut second. Now I want to tell it to engrave a draft graphic, because I don't really see much of a difference between standard graphic and draft graphic, but standard and high graphic take a long time, and draft graphic to me looks just as good and doesn't take as long. So, okay, so we have our engrave, we have our cut. Okay, well, now we're going to, our material is already in there. I have a piece of mirror acrylic. Oh, the next thing we want to do, since we're using mirror acrylic, I like to mirror my name so that the engraving is on the back, but you can see it from the front. So what we're going to do is select Sherry. Then we're going to go over to the right. The very first icon says, we're going to go to the last icon. It says flip horizontal. So we're going to click flip horizontal, and now it's mirrored. So next thing we want to do is we want to decide where on our material we want to print this. And I'm going to make my bed smaller a little bit. Okay, so now I can see. I can go all the way over here. Try to use this. Okay. All right. Well, we're ready to tell Glowforge to print. So we'll let it tell us how long it's going to take us to prepare. Now we go to Big Bertha, my Glowforge. Okay, here we are. Got to take the protective film. Oh, I did need to tell you that I put the mirror acrylic face down on and here we are. There you are. A mirror acrylic keychain. I wonder what. I wonder how do I prevent this little crack look around the edge. I'll have to research that and see how you get rid of that. I went back and used another font, and I put some masking on the back of the material. So that took care of that little around the edges where it looks kind of flaky like. That cleaned that up. So that's something that I learned, that it's better to mask the material. It looks better. Okay, hope you enjoyed this, and I hope it's helpful. If you like this video, subscribe, like, and share. Okay, as always, be blessed.